Prosecutors are now calling for an investigation after one of the jurors said another juror threatened her during deliberations. I want to bring in Hannah Phillips to talk more about the impact this case could have. She's a criminal justice reporter for the Palm Beach Post. Hannah, so this allegation, pretty explosive, and if it's true, it would certainly set up a retrial.
So that's an interesting point. There's no easy end to a case like this. After the jury verdict was read, a juror did tell prosecutors that they felt threatened in the deliberation room. The nature of that threat is still unclear. Prosecutors said that they didn't ask any additional questions because they didn't want to potentially taint any kind of investigation. An investigation is ongoing right now. Something that criminal defense attorneys across Florida have said is that even if a threat was made, it's unlikely to impact the sentencing, which is scheduled to happen in November. And that's because of Florida's double jeopardy law. Defendants can't be tried twice for the same crime. Even the prosecutors themselves, when they brought this allegation to the judge, said that they're not trying to undermine the verdict recommendation by any means. They simply brought it to her attention because it's a matter of safety at this point.
So you've been following this case really closely. What has surprised you the most about the outcome?
Surprised me the most about the outcome, I mean, I think everyone in that courtroom was surprised. You could see the parents' reaction. People held their heads in their hands. Some wept. People were scowling. And I think that surprise comes from just how detailed the prosecution's case against Nikolas Cruz was. From day one, they walked jurors step by step through the massacre. The details that the jurors got were grisly and graphic. They watched surveillance video of the shooting that was too violent, too disturbing to be shown to the rest of the courtroom. So the jurors definitely saw things that I think made the parents think that, this was an open and shut case. But clearly, the defense, by the time they made their case, it resonated with jurors.
So, Hannah, what else did the parents tell you?
Yeah, so after the verdict recommendation was read, the parents gathered outside of the courtroom, and a lot of them were obviously disappointed, shocked by what happened. These are people who said that their children were wronged by the FBI, the sheriff's office, the school board, and now by these jurors. But I think something that's important that a lot of them said is that the story doesn't end here. These are people who have dedicated their lives to preventing anything else like this from happening again. And if anything, last week's verdict just reignited their determination to do that.
Hannah Phillips, thank you very much.
Thank you.